They are fighting over you. Someone has spoken words about you that carry both the weight of envy and the spark of truth. And in the unseen realms, I, Archangel Michael, have come to bring clarity, to bring light, to bring the assurance that you are not alone in this moment of turbulence. You are more important than you have allowed yourself to believe, more chosen than your heart has dared to accept, more protected than your fears have tried to deny. I am here to remind you that your soul is wrapped in the golden armor of heaven, and no word spoken against you shall ever undo the promise that was placed upon your spirit before you even entered this life. The reason there is conflict, the reason there are voices raised in your absence, the reason some people carry your name on their lips with heaviness or confusion is because your presence shifts atmospheres. Your destiny unsettles those who do not yet understand their own, and your light exposes shadows that others would rather keep hidden. Do not fear this battle, beloved, for it is not yours to fight alone. Every time you feel the sting of words meant to diminish you, every time you sense the energy of jealousy trying to push against you, I am there with my sword of truth, severing the lies from your path. You are not being attacked because you are weak. You are being discussed, opposed, and even secretly envied because you are strong, because you are carrying a calling that cannot be hidden, because heaven has poured into you gifts that make others aware of what they have not yet awakened to. They are fighting over you because your spirit is rare, your heart is golden, your purpose is great, and even in silence, your energy commands attention. There are those who will say things about you to others, painting pictures with their words, not realizing that every seed of gossip they release only waters the soil of your destiny. For what they intend for harm is always transmuted into good by the divine hand that governs your life. I see you standing sometimes wondering why people cannot simply let you be at peace, why your name carries a weight in rooms where you are not even present. And I whisper to you now, it is because your spirit is not ordinary. You are marked, sealed, chosen, and heaven's light within you cannot be ignored. Your energy speaks before your voice does. Your soul is felt before your presence enters. And because of that, even those who do not understand you are drawn into the orbit of your being. I tell you with certainty that you are not losing in this moment. You are being elevated. Every disagreement, every whispered word, every silent comparison that others make when they think of you is a sign of the importance of your role in this life. Do not think it strange that people should react this way. Those with great destiny often stir great resistance. And yet, every wave of resistance only proves the strength of the current that carries you forward. You were not born to blend in. You were born to stand out, to carry keys that unlock doors not only for yourself, but for others who will follow. This is why they are fighting. This is why they are restless about you. This is why heaven has assigned me to watch closely over your path, because you are too precious to be left unguarded. Beloved, I need you to understand this truth. The voices of others cannot define you. They may speak, they may speculate, they may argue over who you are, what you are worth, or where your path is leading, but none of that touches the eternal record of your destiny. Only heaven holds the true script of your life. And I am here to remind you that nothing said against you has the authority to erase what has been divinely written. Your worth is not up for debate. Your value is not something to be measured by fleeting opinions. And your future is not determined by the whispers of those who do not see the whole picture. They fight because they sense power in you. They argue because they perceive doors opening around you that they themselves have been knocking on without answer. They wonder why favor seems to follow you, why protection surrounds you, why even in your lowest moments you rise again with a strength that seems impossible. I will tell you why. It is because the hand of the divine rests on you. The breath of heaven flows through you, and the shield of light I carry has been assigned to you. You are not easy to break because you were never made fragile. You were forged in the fire of purpose, tempered in the storms of life, and clothed in the resilience of eternity. Even now, while they speak, I ask you not to dwell on their words, but to focus on your own. For the words you choose to believe about yourself will create the reality you walk in. I urge you to speak life, to speak truth, to declare daily that you are chosen, guided, and supported beyond measure. You have a right to stand tall. You have a right to claim abundance. You have a right to walk as one who is loved beyond comprehension. Let their noise fade into the distance while your own inner voice, aligned with the divine, grows louder. I will help you strengthen that voice. I will whisper to your spirit in the quiet hours. I will remind you of your worth when the world tries to make you doubt it. Do not be deceived into thinking that conflict means failure. On the contrary, conflict often signals growth. Resistance often signals breakthrough. And opposition often signals that you are on the very edge of stepping into something greater. I see the future laid before you, and it is bright, it is abundant, it is filled with moments of joy that will erase the pain of these present struggles. I see people gathering not to tear you down, but to honor the light they once misunderstood. I see doors opening wide, not just one, but many, and I see you walking through them with a strength that comes from knowing you are supported by all of heaven. Remember this always. I fight with you and for you. Every unseen battle, every spiritual weight, every heaviness you feel but cannot explain, I am there. When you sleep, I stand guard. When you wake, I walk beside you. When you falter, I lift you. When you triumph, I celebrate with you. You are not alone in this. You never have been, and you never will be. The battles others try to bring to your name are already won in the higher realms, and soon you will see the evidence in the physical world. So, beloved soul, lift your head. They may be fighting over you. They may be speaking about you. They may be carrying your name on their tongues, but you carry something far greater. You carry the seal of divine love upon your spirit, and no one can take that from you. Walk forward with courage, for I, Archangel Michael, go before you with my sword of light, and every step you take is already blessed. You wonder sometimes why people cannot simply celebrate you, why they cannot hold your name with honor instead of suspicion, why they cannot simply see your heart instead of projecting their own insecurities upon you. And I tell you that this is because light reveals what darkness cannot bear. Your presence calls forth truth, and when truth walks into a room, shadows stir in discomfort. This is why some are drawn to you while others resist you, why some admire you quietly while others compete loudly, why your very existence can awaken both love and jealousy at the same time. But do not be troubled, for the duality of their reactions does not diminish who you are. It only magnifies the power of the light you carry. I see how deeply you wish for peace, how your heart longs for genuine connections free of envy or competition. And I assure you that such souls do exist, and they will be drawn to you more and more as you continue to rise. Those who cannot handle your presence will fade. Those who distort your name will tire. And those who truly belong in your circle will align with you in truth and harmony. Trust this process, for heaven is rearranging the connections around you, removing those who do not serve your journey and strengthening those who do. You do not need to cling to anyone. You only need to remain open to the guidance that flows into your heart, and I will ensure that the right people are magnetized into your life at the right time. Do not measure your worth by how others treat you, for their reactions are reflections of their own state, not your essence. Some fight over you because they sense your potential. Some speak about you because they envy your resilience. Some argue over your value because they cannot yet see their own. But your worth remains untouched, unaltered, eternal, and it is known fully in the eyes of the divine. You are like a gem hidden in plain sight, and those who do not understand its brilliance may argue whether it is real, but the truth of its value is not determined by their debate. In the same way, your greatness does not depend on their recognition. It exists because heaven placed it within you, and no human opinion can remove it. Beloved soul, I need you to remember how far you have already come. There were moments when you thought you would not survive, moments when pain tried to silence you, moments when you carried burdens too heavy for your own strength, and yet you are still here, stronger than before. You did not break. You did not fade. You did not disappear. You grew. You transformed. You learned. And you kept walking. This is why others feel unsettled by you. For your ability to rise from what was meant to destroy you confuses those who cannot imagine enduring what you have survived. You are a living testimony of resilience, and though you may not always see your own strength, I assure you that it shines brilliantly in the spiritual realm. They are fighting over you because your destiny is not small. You carry keys that will unlock opportunities, healing, and inspiration not only for yourself, but for others who are silently watching your journey. They may not tell you, but many are inspired by your perseverance, by your authenticity, by your refusal to give up. Even those who misunderstand you are learning from you in ways they cannot yet admit. Your presence alone shifts timelines. Your choices ripple out further than you realize, and the influence of your soul stretches beyond what the physical eye can see. That is why heaven has stationed me close to you, because your mission is too vital to be left unprotected. When you feel the heaviness of their words pressing against your heart, call upon me. Whisper my name, and I will be there. You do not need elaborate rituals or complex prayers. You only need sincerity, and I will draw near. My sword of truth will cut away the cords of negativity. My shield of light will deflect the arrows of envy, and my wings will surround you with peace. I do not leave you when the room grows heavy. I do not abandon you when doubt creeps in. I do not step back when you feel overwhelmed. On the contrary, I draw closer and I stand taller on your behalf. I remind you also to release the need to defend yourself constantly. Let heaven be your defense, for the truth always reveals itself in time. You do not need to waste your precious energy proving yourself to those determined not to see, nor do you need to carry the burden of correcting every false word spoken. The divine is your witness. I am your guardian, and the truth of your spirit will shine brighter than any temporary shadow cast against you. Be still in your heart and trust that everything is aligning exactly as it should, even when the noise around you tries to make you doubt. Beloved, I see how sometimes you question yourself, how you sit in silence replaying the words of others, wondering if perhaps they are right, wondering if perhaps you are not as strong or worthy as heaven declares you to be. But I come to you with fire in my voice and light in my wings to remind you that their words cannot penetrate the truth of who you are. You were chosen before the foundations of this world. You were given gifts that were inscribed into your very soul. You were prepared for a journey that no one else can walk. And so it does not matter if they argue. It does not matter if they whisper. It does not matter if they try to label you with their limited understanding. You are more than they can see, more than they can measure, more than they can contain. I want you to think of this clearly. A diamond is not placed among stones without attracting attention. The brilliance of what you carry naturally provokes reaction. Some will want to honor it. Some will want to steal it. Some will want to crush it out of frustration that they do not hold the same brilliance within themselves. But does the diamond lose its value because others cannot appreciate it? No, it only remains what it was created to be: rare, unbreakable, luminous. You, beloved soul, are that diamond, and their fighting does not reduce your worth. It only proves your rarity. You have been walking through seasons that have stretched you beyond what you thought you could endure, and in those seasons you may have asked, why me? Why do I always feel the weight of being misunderstood, targeted, or opposed? The answer is not punishment, but preparation. Every challenge you face is sharpening your spirit. Every word against you is refining your resilience. Every moment of betrayal is teaching you to stand in truth even when others falter. You are being strengthened for the role you are destined to play, a role that will require courage, clarity, and unshakable faith. This season is not your downfall. It is your training ground. They may be fighting over you now, but soon they will be silent in awe. The same mouths that speak against you will one day witness the blessings that pour over you, and they will be unable to deny that heaven's hand rests upon your life. You will not need to seek revenge. You will not need to prove anything, for the evidence of divine favor will speak louder than any defense you could offer. Trust in the unfolding, for everything is aligning to reveal your greatness at the appointed time. I remind you not to waste your energy in bitterness. Do not let resentment take root in your heart, for bitterness is a chain, and you were born to fly free. Instead, release them into the hands of the divine. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let go, not because their actions were justified, but because your soul is too precious to carry the poison of anger. In releasing them, you create space for new love, new opportunities, new blessings to enter. You cannot carry both resentment and abundance, so choose abundance. You cannot carry both anger and peace, so choose peace. You cannot carry both fear and faith, so choose faith. I know the weight you have carried quietly. You have smiled when your heart was aching. You have encouraged others when you yourself were drained. You have given love when little was returned. And you have walked forward when every part of you longed to stop. This is why heaven honors you. This is why your crown is heavy, because you have borne burdens with grace. Others may not see it, but heaven sees it, and every silent sacrifice, every hidden tear, every act of kindness will return to you multiplied. The universe remembers what others forget, and the seeds you have planted will bloom when the season is ripe. They are fighting over you, yes, but remember this: battles are not always bad. Sometimes battles reveal allies. Sometimes battles reveal truth. Sometimes battles reveal the strength you never knew you carried. And in every battle, you are not alone. I fight beside you, and heaven's army surrounds you. What looks like chaos to you is strategy in the unseen. For even the actions of those who oppose you are being woven into the larger tapestry of your destiny. Their attempts to hinder you are actually accelerating you. Their resistance is shaping your character, and their negativity is becoming the very contrast that will make your light shine even brighter. You may feel weary, beloved, and I honor that. Even the strongest souls grow tired. But hear me, your weariness is not defeat. It is a sign of the battles you have already won. Rest when you must, but do not give up. Pause when needed, but do not turn back. For you are closer than you realize to stepping into a season where the fights of the past will no longer drain you, because the blessings of the present will overflow. You are nearing a time where the weight will lift, where the confusion will clear, where the purpose will be undeniable. Trust me when I say that your waiting has not been in vain. I call you now to rise above the noise. You are not meant to dwell in the level of petty arguments or shallow opinions. Your soul belongs to higher places. Your vision is meant for greater heights. Your energy is needed for creating, building, healing, and shining, not for entertaining the shadows of gossip. When they fight, let them. You, instead, keep walking, keep shining, keep building. The eagle does not waste time fighting with crows. It simply rises higher until the crows can no longer follow. You are that eagle, and I will carry you on my wings when your strength feels faint. Even as I speak now, I feel the stirring in your spirit, that mixture of doubt and hope, fear and faith. And I tell you this: the hope within you is stronger than the fear. The light within you is stronger than the shadows around you. The truth within you is stronger than the lies spoken about you. Do not underestimate the power that lives in your soul. You are not fragile glass waiting to shatter. You are divine fire, unquenchable and eternal. The ones who fight over you do not realize that they are only confirming your importance. No one fights over what is insignificant. No one talks endlessly about what has no value. The very fact that your name stirs conversations is proof that you carry weight in this world. Accept it not with pride, but with humility and awareness, knowing that your mission is greater than yourself. You are a vessel for light, a channel for healing, a beacon for those still lost in the dark. That is why you are seen, that is why you are opposed, and that is why you are chosen. Walk boldly, beloved. The battles will fade, the noise will quiet, but the destiny written for you will stand forever. I, Archangel Michael, am with you. I guard you, I guide you, and I will not let you fall. Trust in me, trust in heaven, and most importantly, trust in the divine spark within yourself. Beloved one, listen carefully, for this is the deepest truth I have been sent to deliver to you in this hour. You are not what they say. You are not what they think. You are not what they fight about. You are what heaven has spoken. You are what eternity has declared. You are what the divine has placed in motion from the beginning of time. No human voice, no fleeting opinion, no temporary struggle can ever rewrite what has already been sealed in the light of eternity. You are chosen, you are destined, you are carried, and you are loved beyond measure. I know the world can feel heavy. I know you sometimes feel like your heart is stretched thin, like the pressure is too much, like the confusion is too loud. But I promise you this: the heaviness is temporary, the confusion will pass, and the pressure is shaping you into the vessel you were always meant to be. Just as coal becomes a diamond under great pressure, just as fire refines gold, so too are you being refined, purified, and prepared. Every trial you face is polishing your brilliance. Every conflict is sharpening your courage. Every hardship is molding your heart. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is meaningless. Nothing is random. I have watched you through nights of silence when no one else was there. And I have seen you rise in the morning with strength you did not think you possessed. I have seen you love when you had every reason to close your heart. I have seen you give when you had little left to offer. I have seen you stand when others would have fallen. And I tell you this: heaven has taken account of every moment, and your reward is certain. What is ahead of you is greater than what is behind you. What is waiting for you will outweigh what was taken from you. What is being prepared for you will astonish even those who once doubted you. They are fighting over you because your energy shifts things they cannot explain. Your presence disrupts patterns they thought were unshakable. Your destiny is intertwined with breakthroughs that will affect more than just your life. You are a vessel of transformation, and even your existence is a message. You remind others of what is possible. You remind them of the power of resilience. You remind them that hope is real. This is why some are drawn to you and others resist you. For light both attracts and exposes. Do not be afraid of this duality. It is part of your calling. I urge you now to release the last fragments of doubt clinging to your spirit. Doubt weakens your wings, but faith strengthens them. Fear clouds your vision, but truth clears it. Do not look backward at what has been said, done, or lost. Lift your gaze forward, for there is a horizon filled with opportunities waiting for your arrival. You are stepping into a season where doors will open with ease, where connections will align without force, where blessings will flow not from struggle, but from grace. The time of endless battles is ending, and the time of overflow is beginning. I will go before you, beloved. I will cut away the obstacles. I will silence the lies. I will guard your steps, and I will stand as a wall of fire around you. Call on me when you feel afraid, and I will bring courage. Call on me when you feel weak, and I will bring strength. Call on me when you feel surrounded, and I will remind you that heaven's army surrounds you even more. You are never outnumbered. You are never forsaken. You are never abandoned. You walk with heaven's backing, and nothing can stop what is unfolding for you. So rise now in your spirit. Speak life over yourself. Declare that you are chosen. Declare that you are blessed. Declare that you are untouchable in your destiny. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Do not dim to avoid their jealousy. Do not silence yourself to escape their arguments. Shine anyway. Rise anyway. Speak anyway. For your light is not for them. It is for the world, and it is for the divine who placed it in you. They may fight over you, but they will never possess what you carry. They may speak of you, but they cannot alter what has been written. They may oppose you, but they cannot block what has already been ordained. Their noise is temporary. Your purpose is eternal. Their words are fragile. Your soul is unbreakable. Their battles are fleeting. Your destiny is forever. I leave you now with this blessing. May peace flow over your heart like a river. May strength rise within you like the sun. May clarity fill your mind like the morning light. And may courage lift your steps like the wings of an eagle. May you walk forward without fear, knowing I am beside you, above you, and around you. May you trust yourself as much as heaven trusts you. May you remember in every moment that you are loved beyond comprehension, protected beyond measure, and destined